Father Hesse, there are a lot of questions about who you are. A lot of people think you're the bull in the china shop, that you're causing controversy, that what you do will not lead to unity in the church. You're new in the United States, fairly new. What are your credentials? Where did you come from?
Well,
how did you become a priest?
Well, I went to Rome in 1976 to study for the priesthood, and of course it was the heydays of the Novus Ordo and the post-conciliar church and the spirit of the council, which engulfed me too. So for a while I thought the council was all right and the Novus Ordo was all right, and then in 1981 I was ordained a priest in St. Peter's Basilica, which accounts for my outfit. That's an old privilege given to the Basilica. And shortly after my ordination, I realized that the Novus Ordo was not anything that would please Christ, both as contents, as formalities are concerned. I'll talk about that later. And in 1983, I got my licentiate in theology at the Pontifical University of St. Thomas Aquinas in Rome, and later on the doctorate. So my credentials are, I've got a doctorate in theology, papal doctorate in theology from the University of St. Thomas Aquinas. I'm a candidate to the doctorate in canon law from the same university, and in both matters I got licentiate, Bachelor of Arts, and an additional Bachelor in Philosophy. So that accounts for the credentials, even though I must say, it's true, I have 1.5, or if you want to put it, it depends on the country you're in, 2 doctorates. These doctorates come from a Novus Ordo church and conciliar church university. And I must say that about 2/3 or 3/4 of my theology I had to study back home. Because at the university, they're teaching you all the theologians that made Vatican II. Schillebeck's, Chenu, de Lubac, who became a cardinal, Rahner, and all these. And that's probably why I've become what you call the bull in the china shop, because our Lord said, iota unum, he was talking about not one jot, one tittle to be taken away from his words, and he said, my words will be everlasting. Heaven will pass, earth shall pass, but my words will remain. That means the truth cannot change. See, St. Vincent of Lerins, he's quoted by the First Vatican Council, which is without a doubt one of the most important and one of the most beautiful councils in the history of the Church. And they quote St. Vincent of Lerins saying, yes, there is a progress in tradition, in the sense that you deepen the understanding, but eodem sensu, eodem sententia, always in the same sense and in the same judgment. Sententia is a judgment. Always in the same sense, in the same judgment. That means the truth cannot change. And if anybody tells you that the truth changes according to the times, he has ceased to be a Catholic. And that unfortunately is true now for the Pope and most of the cardinals and most of the bishops. This is why I have become the bull in the china shop.
Are you